everybody, it's me, Bradley Hasemeyer. I'm a creature of habit, so when I want to test drive an Acura versus another car, I come to the desert. Actually, this is Acura's proving ground, so it makes sense. Today, I'm driving the completely redesigned Acura RDX before it even goes on the market. We're going to be comparing it against this, the Lexus NX300, to figure out which one of these you should be shopping for. Ready? Let's go. Now, of course, when it comes to my car, I want it to look good. And when it comes to this Lexus NX300, I like the proportions. The front, of course, has that classic Lexus styling. Love it or hate it, that's what they're doing these days. But these wheels are 17 inches. Come on. I think they could be bigger. When you get inside, you realize it's a bit of a busy cockpit. Now, there's a standard 8-inch screen, which is okay, but the touchpad that coordinates with it, it's a little bit complicated and it's really hard to use when you're driving. And thanks to small windows and giant rear roof pillars, the visibility out the back is really poor. And while you're looking back there, you'll also notice how small that rear seat is, especially for the middle passenger. Oh, and if you want to flip down those seats, can't do it from the trunk. All right, so the NX300 has a number of available options that you might want, like LED headlights, heated front seats, or a moonroof. But guess what? You got to pay extra for all that. Shouldn't that come standard? All right, so now this is what I'm talking about. Even just walking up to the car, you get this sense of power and excitement. Take a look at these lines, huh? One of my favorite things to note here is the character line. It's essentially the line that runs from the diamond pentagon grille all the way down the side to the back and ends in those dragon tail taillights. If you drive a car with a dragon tail taillight, your day's automatically going to be better. Another design feature that Acura did is they increased the wheelbase. And what this does is give you a more comfortable ride, gives you more interior space, and gives it a more overall powerful stance. Win, win, win all around. And that's just on the outside. Let's go in the car. Welcome to the lifestyles of the rich and famous inside here, baby. Yeah, look at this interior, huh? It's like you're in first class. You got this leather-wrapped sports steering wheel with paddle shifters. Boom, 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 boom. So much power just in my hands. And look up. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's a giant panoramic moonroof, which comes standard, by the way. All this is based on Acura's precision cockpit, and I think it feels like first class. Of course, I don't really know what first class feels like because they flew me coach. Yeah, you did. You did. But I'm okay about that. One of the things I really love about this new interior is this 10.2-inch display. It's sharp, it's crisp, and it works with what I call the brilliant True Touchpad interface. No hashtag fake news, only True Touch here. Whatever you touch on the touchpad corresponds to the screen. There's no mouse, there's no buttons, there's no fumbling around, there's no reaching over here while you're trying to look at the nav and look. No. It's nice, it's clean, it's simple, and I don't know why anyone else has never done this before. And when it comes to audio, you've got premium speakers mounted high on the doors and available speakers mounted in the ceiling. Yes, that means you're getting a front to back, side to side, and top to bottom audio experience. If the words floating center console sound like a Zen meditation to you, well, that's good, because this beautiful area here brings you much peace and storage in the middle, in the back, underneath, plus 2 USB ports. Thank you, Acura. Let's just pause for a second and take a minute to reflect on the beauty that is this front seat. It's rich Milano leather, perforated so it's ventilated. That also means it can be heated. This thing can be adjusted up to 16 different ways. It's super comfortable, which is great for long road trips or just gazing at the moon through the moonroof. Of course, the people sitting in the front of the car have great legroom. Almost everyone offers that, but a lot of the competitors cram your friends in the back, especially your least favorite friend. You know what I'm talking about. Middle seat. Yeah. Middle seat Sammy is not happy in the other competitors' cars. But here, with no raised floor, he's thrilled. Oh, and also there's 2 more USB charging ports back there. You don't have to talk to your kids. Plug them in. And this is an SUV, of course, so let's talk cargo. Back here, cargo is top-notch. Check this out. Convenient underfloor storage, yes, perfect for hiding all of those things that you don't want seen. And unique to this segment, ta-da, even more underfloor storage. Now, let's say you've got something large that you need to put back here. That's fine. Just pull these handles. Boom. All seats fold flat. Now it's time to find out which one of these two has racing in its DNA. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's all thanks to the 2-liter turbo in this RDX. It delivers a surprisingly large amount of power and torque. And a lot of that torque is that 0 to 30, so you're really going to feel it as you're taking off. I really love how this cockpit's been designed around the driver. I've got this great steering wheel with paddle shifters right here, and if you want even more control, you can click through your different drive modes on the fly to help you connect better with the road. And this RDX features available Acura Super Handling all-wheel drive, which can distribute power from the front to the back to give it more agility and more control. And you really feel that when you're entering some of these curves. I mean, this does not drive like an SUV. All right, so if you're looking for something that's fun to drive, something with a little bit of punch and also control, this is the SUV for you. You know, Acura obviously didn't hold back one bit with this new RDX. All right, the NX300. Now, Lexus sells a lot of these, so you expect it to be a high-performance type of car, but it's not. There's a little bit of turbo lag. It really sways back and forth, back and forth. I don't have a lot of confidence when I'm going into a corner like I do in the RDX with its planted stance. And it's got a whole lot less horsepower than the RDX, so it's kind of a lose, lose, lose. It definitely doesn't have that same racing spirit, that's for sure. Hey, no disappointment here. The all-new Acura RDX is bold and distinctive. This SUV also comes loaded with so many great standard features that you'll pay an arm and a leg for on other brands, and I prefer to keep my appendages, thank you. All right, so there you go, the end of our day and the end of our time with the Lexus NX300. And I gotta say, I like the aggressive sport styling, but unfortunately that didn't translate into how it drove. Clearly, the performance winner is the RDX, and this thing really stands out, and this is why it deserves to be on your list. Plus, it comes loaded with all kinds of standard features like Acura Watch driver assistance technologies. We didn't even have time to talk about those, but now it's your turn. Head to Acura.com, make your own comparison. I gotta take off, I've got another job. I'm a land surveyor. All right, Bradley out, see you next time. It looks huge!